Well, hello, welcome back to this channel. Congratulations on making it on the very last video of this series of investing in your wardrobe. This video is going to be focused on how to shop for these investment pieces, what to look for. Let's start by first looking at the stitches of the garment. When you go shopping, I know we get excited and sometimes we totally forget about this, but it's so important. Look at the lining of the stitches in the garment, turn the garment inside out. I can demonstrate right now. Quick second right now. See this linen pants? The stitching, it's consistent along the pants. Look along the side of the garment. Also, do not fail to turn the garment inside out. Look also for that seam consistency in the stitching of the garment to see whether it's a garment that you actually want to invest your money in. Although the fit might be wonderful, it looks good on us, but if the quality of the stitching sucks, don't buy it because it's gonna be a waste of your money. Another thing too, when it comes to not only the stitching, the consistent stitching along the garment, also pay attention to the quality of the thread that is used for the stitching. When you pay closely, you'll also see that sometimes the thread are not made of good quality. It's cheap. You can tell that it seems like it wants to fall apart any minute after maybe a wash. So make sure you pay attention to that. I also wanted to say when it comes to stitching, I forgot to mention, do a slight tug. Don't tug on the garment to pull it apart, but like I'm doing right now, do a slight tug. When you do that slight tug, you'll be able to see how tight the stitching is. And if it's tightly done and you can't really see, like there's sometimes you can see little holes through the stitching, which is so not attractive on a garment, especially a beautiful piece of garment. So if you see that, stay clear. Another thing to look for when you're shopping for your beautiful investment pieces, do pay attention to buttons. Look at the buttons. Are they plastic? Not all plastic can look cheap, but there are some buttons, when they're plastic looking, they're very cheap. And even some of them that are like, this one is very hard. It's almost like a metal type of feel button. Not cheap at all, cheap looking. But there are buttons that are like gold looking or silver plated looking. And when you touch them, they're not so great. Excuse me, leave those alone and move on to the next garment. A garment, it's not to say that all garments with cheap buttons are a no-go. If you go thrifting like I do sometimes, you can find a garment that is actually a great quality garment. The stitching is great, the material is great quality, but for some odd reason, they slapped a cheap button on it. Don't know why. So if it's a piece of garment that you really love, go ahead and buy it if you're willing to go ahead and just simply switch out, bring it to your seamstress and have them switch out the buttons for you. It could be a great investment. What you can do also when you're shopping, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. I can't emphasize enough to the quality of the material that you're wearing. Is it itchy? Does it scratch you? Is it uncomfortable on your skin? If it is, just leave it, sis, because you spend too much money you work too hard for your money to spend your money just on anything just because it looks cute or it just looks good on you. Looking good on you should not be the only reason you buy a garment. We're in our 30s now. If you're in 20s, if we have any young ones on this channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here because you're at an age where you can start learning at an early age to invest in yourself and also invest in the clothes that you put on your body. Another way too, what you can do when it comes to shopping, I meant for clothes, pay attention to color. I know we're in spring, summer's around the corner, and of course we want to be in color. Nobody want to be in black, but pay attention to the material because when it comes to color, if you're not willing to invest in a material that is high quality, the color can appear a bit cheap looking. over time. Sometimes not even over time, just on the rack, you're looking at it and this garment looks like it already had lived like a lifetime already, like a past life. So if you want to invest in pieces that has color, there's Farm Rio. It's a beautiful brand that just sells beautiful, vibrant color dresses, shirts, you name it. You know that when you buy something from them, that it is going to be good quality, no matter what. Garments that are darker in color, such as black, yes, you can go a little cheap on those because it doesn't really show that much. But the garments that are colorful, pay attention, be aware not to just go cheap on those garments because you're going to regret it. I think that's all I have for you for today. This was so exciting. Thank you. Let me know if there's anything I'm missing. If you're in this journey of investing in your clothes and you want it to stand the test of time, what are you doing to actually get there? What are your own secrets that I may not know, I haven't shared on this platform? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please leave a comment in the description below, and until next time, I will catch you in another one. Bye for now.